My name is Adam, and I take a very unique and unconventional course at the Miami Valley School called TED, and as part of that course, we were required to purchase the Strength Finder 2.0 book by Tom Rath and complete the online quiz that comes with the book to find out our top 5 strengths. And my results for this quiz, in order, my top 5 strengths were strategic, context, adaptability, communication, and ideation. So I guess I'll start by just giving a overview of all 5 of the strengths that I have according to this quiz, and kind of what they're about and what they mean. So the first one is strategic, and people who are talented in the strategic theme tend to be able to create alternative ways to proceed through challenges and obstacles. And when faced with different scenarios, they can quickly spot the relevant patterns and issues. And you can also, it says, identify problems that others fail to notice. And you also yearn to improve things about yourself, other people, or situations, which I feel is pretty accurate, actually, of myself. I feel like I can relate a lot to that. My second strength is context, and people who are talented in this theme enjoy thinking about the past and understand the present by researching its history, which I also believe is very characteristic of myself, because I tend to like to think about the origins of things and, not just, how can I say this, look at why things are the way they are, not just how they are, but why they became that way, what led up to them becoming that way. And from doing that, it's a lot easier to understand a lot of different issues, events, and people, I find. My third strength was adaptability, and people who are talented in this strength prefer to go with the flow and tend to be now people, react to what is happening as it's happening. And it says for these people, the present, not the future or the past, is the most important. And I do agree with that. I do believe that I kind of go with the flow a lot. For instance, at work, at my job, I work at a tropical smoothie. People, or some of my employees, or not my employees, but the people I work with, the employees I work with, they can kind of get, a lot of them really dislike each other, and they can kind of get entrenched in different arguments and fight with each other throughout the night. But I usually don't get involved in those arguments, and I find that I can generally just kind of go with what the managers are telling me to do and kind of just, still stay, not, become at odds with people. I'm just kind of able to follow what's happening and react to it as it happens. And through that, I think that I've kept myself from making a lot of, I guess enemies is a strong word, but yeah, I've kept myself from making a lot of enemies, and I think that that's made it a lot easier for me to work there and enjoy working there. My next strength is communication, and people who are especially talented in the communication theme generally find it easier to put their thoughts into words, and they are good conversationalists and presenters. And I also believe that I identify greatly with this because I actually enjoy public speaking to some degree when I'm prepared for it. But a lot of people, are really afraid of public speaking and dread it. But I actually enjoy debate and discussion and speaking and just talking about issues. Also, it says you spontaneously regale people with funny anecdotes, timely jokes, witty comments, whimsical ideas, and amusing others brings you pleasure, which I also think I've been known to joke around a little bit, but that's not necessarily always a bad thing because it's part of a communication strength. So I didn't know that. But anyways, my final strength is ideation. And people who are talented in the ideation theme are fascinated by ideas, of course, and they are able to find connections between seemingly disparate phenomena, which is that's a pretty interesting concept. But it also involves other things such as spontaneously tuning in to what others think of you as a person and as a professional, intentionally committing to memory complicated and intricate words, as well as specialized terminology. And it also says that these people tend to use language to their advantage. Now, what I found most interesting from taking the Strength Finder quiz and looking at my results is how closely interwoven a lot of the strengths are. For instance, ideation. It says, enjoying and being gifted using language, committing words to memory and stuff. That links right into the communication theme, which covers a lot of the same things. And adaptability, handling whatever comes your way, as links into the strategic skill, being able to react and handle situations. So I think that it kind of lends credit to the StrengthsFinder 2.0 quiz that the results, and although I'm only speaking for myself, but the results of other people in the class seemed connected to reflect like a certain specialized skill set for each person. So I would highly recommend that people who are interested purchase this book. It's available at bookstores across the country, and it's only $20, and you can go online and take the quiz for yourself. But I found that it really kind of helped me to realize some stuff about myself, and I definitely suggest that you try it out.